Hey guys, it's your girl Arby back with another video. It's like, nah, let me quit playing. But anyway, I'm back with another video, and this is on my client. She hasn't been in like almost a month because she is rough on her nails, as you can tell by her middle finger that I'm doing on right now. And she hit her nail with it on, and it lifted from her skin under her natural nail, and it ripped. So we waited at least like a month because it was no nail there. So she's rough on her hands. I always tell people to be careful. She'll always be like, I know, and you see. So she was salty she had to wait a whole month because I refused to put any nail tips on that nail because it was barely nothing there. Like, I'm comfortable with it now. That's why I said, like, when you do nails, to each his own. But if it's barely no nail there, I would not put no nail. I wouldn't. And I was telling her, like, her fingers be crooked. Her middle, especially that middle finger right there, be crooked. But as always, everything I use will be linked down below. And I'm going to let y'all watch the video. So she wanted medium left nails, and I had her show me where she wanted to cut. And you just make sure you size your tip up. Like, look at that. That looks crazy. So I made sure I put some extra clear acrylic down so I could fill in that gap because it wasn't there, nothing there. And she wanted some Halloween nails, and it was like the last week of Halloween. So I was like, all right, come on, let's see what you're working with. So just make sure you size your tip and cut it. You want all your nails to be the same size and even and shaping correctly, because if not, it's going to look crazy. But I'm going to let y'all watch. So, as always, I use an 80/80 grit file and I season it off camera. So right now I was just taking some of her skin away from the nail, so I want to cut her. But so you just want to go up and down on both sides. Like I say, like I'll still count. I don't know why it gets even. Like that's my way of making everything even, because I'll be talking and I'll forget, and you don't want no misshapen nails. You want everything to be evenly shapen, even with the acrylic, not lumpy. But yeah, so I'm gonna let y'all finish watching. So this is my fine sandy band, and I season this off camera also. So your file and your sandy band, you want to make sure you season so you don't cut your client. So you basically just want to go in and blend in where the nail tip and the natural nail meet. Don't blend in too much. You're going to create a ring of fire. A ring of fire is when you just constantly keep your nail file or e-file, I call it nail file, but it's e-file, nail file, same thing, in the same spot. And it burns. If you ever been to the nail salon and they burn, like it feel like it's burning, it's because they just constantly keep going in that same spot. You're gonna make sure you move your file, especially your nail bits that you use, like move it constantly. Don't keep it in the same spot, or you will burn your client and it will hurt. And they probably won't come back because nails ain't supposed to hurt. Okay. Nails ain't supposed to hurt, especially you getting them done. Now, if you go out there and you hit them, yeah, it's gonna hurt. But if I'm doing your nails, and I had new people come in there because they usually go to, the other nail salons, and they be like, "Oh, it didn't hurt," and I'm like, "It ain't supposed to hurt. If it hurts, you need to get up out the chair, honey." But I'm gonna let y'all watch. So y'all know I use Jealous pH bond always. Now go in on all 10 nails. You want to use this so you can dehydrate the nails. And then you go in with your primer. I use No Lift primer. I haven't had a problem since I used it. I know I've used Young Nails. I forgot what it's called, but I used that. I didn't too much like it, but No Lift, I have no problem with that. It stinks, but it's good. So you want to do this on all 10 nails. I do it twice. It prevents lifting for me. And yeah. So after this, I'll go in with my clear acrylic and I'll put a thin layer down before I put down the application. I'll start, with any color or whatever. So I'm gonna let y'all watch. So this is my uni. It's crystal clear. I thought it was just regular clear, but I just happened to look under it one day and it said crystal clear, so it's crystal clear. But I get this from my local nail supply store, and I've been looking. I haven't seen it nowhere on the web, so I'm gonna look again. But the only brand I use, I like it. I love it. So, I'll put this down, and I believe this was her bling finger because she always gets both of her ring fingers bling. So this is like I put the clear down, and then I'll use gel polish for my, my bling background. So you just want to do this. Make sure each bead is blended into the next bead. And I'll let y'all watch. was another glow collection acrylic from Not Polished, and it's like a nude. It's a pretty nude. Like I ombre a couple times, a couple nail designs with this. It's pretty. It shows up pretty, but it's transparent also. You know, some of them you could tell, like you could see through, but I did designs over it, so I really didn't care. But if I wasn't and I was gonna leave it plain, then I would have added more. But I don't even know the name of it. By the time I post this video, I have the name of it. But offhand right now, I don't know the name of it. But that's what I said. Like their acrylic is good. They have a good selection of acrylic for real. It takes too long to ship for me. Like maybe like a week or so. But yeah, other than that, I love it for real. But I'll let y'all watch. So this is the white that I use, and I think I have a couple of videos on here where I use it. So I just took Mia's Secret, the white acrylic, and I mixed some kind of clear. I don't know what I had at the time, but I had it for like maybe 2 months. I made it 2 months ago, and I just mixed it together, but I put more clear than I did white, and it came out like a milky white. Some people call it a nut white, to each his own, but it's supposed to be like a milky white. But I'm gonna let y'all finish watching. skim. I had to delete some stuff, and when I was recording, it didn't record the other hand. So, but this is my 8080 grit file, the same file I used in the beginning to shape the tips. I'm using now to shape again after I did the acrylic application. So basically, you just want to go side to side, underneath the nail, and just make sure it's perfectly shaped. Again, like if you have a good acrylic application, 9 out of 10, you won't have to go back in and shape that much. But in the beginning, if you don't have the correct liquid to be ratio, you probably have a little bit undersized. But like I said, it comes with practice. Don't let it discourage you. I done did it before where I spent maybe 45 minutes trying to shape nails because I had acrylic on the side. But like I said, it comes with practice. Practice doesn't make perfect, but it makes progress. Always remember that. But I'm gonna let y'all watch. Now, if y'all been watching my videos, I have a couple of newer videos where I describe this technique. So you want to follow them towards you and follow them right for you. So this is what the client is going to see her in. So you want to make sure it's even. And that's just how you do it. Like, see, they're even. I just like the way they look when I do it that way. I don't, it's just my perfection. I'll tell you, when I see something on YouTube, I'll try it. And if I like it, I'll stick with it. So this is my 5-in-1 fine nail bit. And this is the cuticles. And I use it in the beginning. Sometimes it's like if I'm doing a balance, and I'll take down some of the acrylic to see if there's any lifting. But far and all, if I don't, then I'll use this at the end. So you just want to make sure you go and smooth out the nail. Get all any imperfection or lumps around it, but mainly you want to make sure you seal the cuticle. Seal the cuticle prevents any acrylic that you may have on the skin. It prevents lifting because, you know, if you ever got your nails done and you have some acrylic on your skin around the cuticle, if you hit something, it's going to snap. That's where it's going to snap at. So you see me like push her nail back a little bit. Her skin. That is to get, because she had a little bit of acrylic on her skin. So I'll push it back so I can get it off. So you just want to do it on all 10 nails, and I'll let y'all watch. got your buffer. Buff all 10 nails. After this, I'll take the nail duster, dust off the nail, take my 70% alcohol, spray the nail, wipe it off, and then proceed with my designer top coat. So, yeah. I don't know why I enjoy this process so much. I have no idea. I really don't. It's just satisfying at the end. Maybe just because I get to see my acrylic application and how it looks. But the people, I don't know, I'm just weird. Maybe I'm just weird. But this is what it looks like. This is the final look. And like I said, it was for Halloween. I didn't get to upload it, but I liked it. She liked it. She was begging for this Halloween set. But as always, thank y'all for liking, subscribing, and watching. And I'll see y'all with another video.